Speaking of which, and we're speaking on the ACC conference, we spoke on your Florida State Seminoles. Which player outside of the Seminoles should we look out for, or which player outside the Seminoles to look out for in the NCAA?
I've kind of already mentioned them with RJ Davis and Cooper Flagg. I think the excitement for Cooper Flagg is going to be all over the place for Duke. He should be the number one pick in next year's NBA draft if the season goes to expectations. But I think everybody's going to be looking at him. He's the most hype recruit they've had since Zion Williamson, and that's saying a bit because Duke is Duke, and they're always going to be bringing in guys that are 5 stars and have this high end talent. Even the last few years they had Kyle Filipowski, but he's not in love with what Cooper Flagg could be. And then RJ Davis, I've seen him put up some crazy performances against Florida State. He's something special, and he's a player every team wishes they had. Outside of those two, I will take a biased pick and take a former Seminole and take Cam Corrin, who I think Pitt's just going to be able to utilize him better. He's not your typical Florida State center for what they're used to having with their ginormous 7-footers. He's an offensive dominant 6'10" guy. And I just think that's going to fit Pitt way better than it was going to fit Florida State. And I'm super excited to see how he fits there. I think Coach Capel's finally found his rhythm there after, for a while there, looked like he was on his last leg. And now he's rejuvenated that program. They had a lot of success last year with Bub Carrington. I think Corrin could be one of those guys he unlocks.
Yeah, RJ Davis, I can rant all night about that guy, but we don't got enough time for that. But, I'm looking forward to this season. I can't wait because honestly, we got to see who's going to be in the dance. We got to see what the ACC is really going to bring to the table comparing to the other conferences who are starting to grow their basketball programs because they're being trumped by the other sport in football. So, Can you feel it in your veins? Blood, sweat, and tears. You get stronger.